I wondered what it would be like to put a whole concert together of pieces that were getting a lot of their power by referencing things from folk traditions, things we recognize as being part of like a general folk culture. But they're not actually of this folk world. There's something sort of, it's like a manufactured folk history for each of them. And so that was really interesting to me, that these composers would be kind of making the folk up. I began actually with two pieces on this program that I really wanted to do because they're two composers that I'm very, very interested in the world. One of them is an Irish composer named Donnacha Dennehy, and this is a very, very beautiful piece called Gra agus Vas. My old Irish is not very good, so I'm not sure I pronounced that correctly. It's made basically of two little scraps of phrases that he found from Irish traditional music. And it's starring this incredible traditional Irish singer named Jarlath O'Leonard, whose voice sounds like it's been singing forever. His voice is amazing. What I loved about this piece of Donnacha is I asked him, you know, it feels like this so eternal, like the story is old and the music is old and the vocal part is ancient. And I asked him, no, I made it up. No, it's a new story. Yeah, I took this thing. Yeah. I mean, it's completely getting its power from making something new that projects that it's been there forever. I love this idea. Another one of my favorite composers is an English composer who lives in the Netherlands named Richard Ayres. Richard Ayres is wild. He has an incredible sense of humor, very strange, very interesting, and very funny. This is a story, his piece called Number 42 in the Alps. And it's a story imagining a girl who is orphaned in the Alps and raised essentially by her environment, raised by animals, raised by the things that she hears in the Alps. And because of this, there are huge swaths of music which are about things you might hear in the Alps. So there are Alp horns, there's sheep's choruses, there's dances of townspeople. It's a completely made up environment of an alpine ecosystem, which I think is hilarious. And the music is so beautifully made, and it's so over the top and so virtuosic. I was also very happy that Carnegie allowed me to give some commissions for this festival. So I commissioned two other composers for this festival. The first of these composers is a young Australian composer who lives in The Hague named Kate Moore. So Kate Moore is a student of Louis Andriessen, who of course is well known to Carnegie audiences. And her music is a very intense, hard-hitting collection of overlapping layers of musics. And one of the things I really like about it is it's very visceral, and somehow it manages also to keep a very personal nature. The second commission, I'm very excited that we're going to get a new piece for the incredible composer and guitar virtuoso Kaki King. Kaki King is an astonishing guitarist, and she plays guitar not just the normal way, but she makes every aspect of the guitar work for her. She slaps it, she plucks it, she scrapes it. And it's all in the service of music which reminds you of a kind of folk guitar tradition. And yet what she does is so virtuosic and so exploded that no folk musician could contain it. So we have given her the opportunity with this piece to play solo with the great ensemble Alarmal Sound, which is going to be playing all the music on this concert, so that she would be able to take this kind of virtuosity and this intense new music, again, that projects the existence of this older music, and to work with these great musicians and make something new with them.